covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
Up in flames. We're tracking a damaging house fire that pumped up smoke high above the ridge today. Plus,
there is no disputing the fact that it can also have an enormously detrimental and dangerous impact on our young people.
New at 6, how the state's top prosecutor wants to keep your kids safe from social media. But first, a bank robbery and car chase ends in handcuffs. This morning, Redding police rushed to the Banner Bank along Cypress Avenue in Redding. Officers say that 73-year-old Dana Schultz of Bernie was caught on security camera footage that you're looking at right there. They say he was caught committing the crime. Officers say after Schultz robbed the bank, then took off down Cypress Avenue in a white Chevy Silverado. Officers caught up with him on I-5 at South Bonneview and tried to stop him. After a chase, officers say Schultz crashed into a patrol SUV near the end of Sunglow Drive. Officers say they found state license plates, a loaded gun, and money from the bank in his car. Charges include robbery and evading police. We're following the Feather River Adventist school shooting, and right now 5-year-old Elias Wolford and 6-year-old Roman Mendez are still recovering at UC Davis Medical Center in Sacramento. They were both shot at the school in Palermo just last week. Today, Roman is awake and he's breathing on his own. Elias's grandmother says he came out of surgery last week and that his wounds are healing up. However, the two boys do have a long road of recovery ahead. And happening right now, the Orville community is fundraising to help the families recover with the chili buffet. It is just bustling in there. Action News Now reporter Brianda Lamoose is live at the Southside Community Center. Brianda, I can see it's a great turnout for a great cause.
That's right, Haley. Over the past 30 minutes, it is really picking up. I mean, Sean Weber just took the mic and he's about to say some words, and it's literally a full house. Everyone's enjoying some chili. We do have some bakery items that were donated by a local baker, but they are being sold. It is a $5 entrance requirement to get some chili. We have the line coming out here. You have CAL FIRE here. You have California Highway Patrol. You have members in the community, teachers, kids volunteering from sports team. It's really quite a turnout. I'm just going to pan the camera so you can kind of see their turnout. Everyone's enjoying some food, but definitely the more important part is to show that the family and the victims that they do have support here in Orville, as many are here to support. I did speak with one program manager earlier today about how coming together really is important for here in Orville.
So anytime we can help relieve some of the tension of what has happened, give them a breath to take or a few breaths to take as they heal and process what went on, that's the whole goal for today, is just to come together, show the families, the school, the support they have from the community, and then definitely make sure that they're financially stable and comfortable to be able to walk through this long term.
So I want to call guys, Jordan Cost, local rescue mission.
That's right, and I mean, you can honestly see it here. Everyone's coming together, enjoying some good food, hugging one each other, and there's so many ways you can donate: cash, checks. There's QR codes all over the place to donate for the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Orville. Brianda Lamoose for Action News Now.
Thanks, Brianda. Now, just to warn you, the Butte County District Attorney Mike Ramsey just put out a warning against scammers. He says a lot of people are trying to take advantage of public donations for school shooting survivors. That's why we don't really talk about GoFundMe's here on Action News Now. It's just really hard to tell what's legitimate. We do have a list on what you can look out for if you want to donate, how to kind of vet your sources. We also know that the North Valley Community Foundation does have a legitimate fundraiser. It's listed on our website, actionnewsnow.com, under the News tab, then News Links. Police are searching for 2 suspects in connection with a shots-fired incident in Orville. This happened shortly before midnight Saturday. Officers were called to Bird Street near First Avenue, where people say they heard shots. Investigators used surveillance footage to identify 19-year-old Joshua Brady and 18-year-old William St. Louis as persons of interest in the case. The pair are being encouraged to turn themselves in. The Shasta County Elections Commission held one of its final meetings of the year today. There were a lot of public and commissioner comments about concerns with the November election. Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield joins us live. Blake, you were at that meeting all afternoon. What were some of the main issues here?
Yeah, Haley. Voters expressed concern over multiple things related to this election cycle in particular, including hand counting ballots, the duplication of ballots, and also not trusting the Hart InterCivic machines that are supposed to be tabulating and counting those results as they come in. Speakers at Monday's meeting included Laura Hobbs, who lost her bid for District 2 Shasta County Supervisor earlier this year, and multiple voters who say they were observers of the election process. At Monday's meeting, the Shasta County Elections Commission voted to create 4 new ad hoc committees to look into the tabulating of votes, duplicating of ballots, and the legal language of the California Secretary of State voting system standard to see if any laws were violated by the local elections office. Towards the end of Monday's meeting, Commissioner Hansen accused fellow Commissioner Brad Garbutt of taking personal shots at Shasta County District 4 Supervisor Patrick Jones during one of his recent reports to the Commission board. Take a listen.
Calling Supervisor Jones a liar is unnecessary and counterproductive to what we are trying to accomplish. Our duty is to observe, investigate, report, and make recommendations to the Board of Supervisors, not to provide personal commentary about what the supervisors are or are not doing.
Garbutt did not respond to Hansen's criticism about Supervisor Jones, but he did respond to Hansen's criticism about supposedly being disinterested in what voters had to say today. Garbutt said he simply doesn't think there's anything the Elections Commission or even County Board of Supervisors could do to overturn or challenge election results at this point. Votes were certified by County Clerk and Registrar of Voters Tom Toller last Tuesday, which was the county office's deadline. Those certified results were then sent to the Secretary of State, who needs to certify them by this Friday, December 13th. After that, it would take court action to contest or overturn election results. And Shasta County District 4 Supervisor Patrick Jones was in attendance for the first hour of this meeting, but was not present when Hansen confronted Garbutt about his comments about Jones recently. Jones was one of the main people behind creating this Elections Commission in last year. Reporting in Reading, I'm Blake Mayfield. Action News Now.
Okay, thanks, Blake. Commissioner Garbutt is the only commissioner to decline to be on all 4 new created ad hoc committees. Firefighters rushed out to a house fire that put up this dark smoke in Magalia today. It's time-lapse video from an Alert California camera that showed it. And then CAL FIRE shared these photos where you can see hot orange flames in the area. This was around 2:30 this afternoon on Wycliffe Way. CAL FIRE Butte County says the fire destroyed a home and spread to another one next door. Now, CAL FIRE says one person did have minor burn injuries and was taken to the hospital. And a live look at Reading's Sundial Bridge shows it's chilly out there, but not too cold for a lot of people to probably go out and enjoy the Garden of Lights. You can see the bridge is all lit up, Camille. It's gorgeous out there. Just bring that coat, right?
Definitely. I know I haven't gone out there myself just yet, but definitely if you do plan to head out there or anywhere tonight, it's going to be chilly. Take a jacket, scarf, or depending on how cold you get, layer up, because we are going to see the beginning of winter coming soon as fall starts to wrap up. We had a bright and breezy Monday. Cool temperatures will continue, and we have a cooling trend that's going to bring us some rain. So let's take a look really quick at the current temperatures, if this loads. If not, it's definitely going to be in the 50s to 60s as we continue. 59 in Reading at north winds at 12 miles per hour. Red Bluff 55 at northwest winds at 9 miles per hour. Orville at 57. And yeah, low temperatures tonight. You could expect to see Chico at 37 and 37 in Reading as well.
Perfect. 30s are cold. Thanks, Camille. Well, changes are coming to the Paradise Sewer Plan, and it's now deemed financially unfeasible. The project was supposed to cost around $200 million, and now that's doubled. Action News Now reporter Margot Rowe is live in Paradise at Town Hall. Margot, does that mean that the project is on hold, or what's the deal?
Haley, I spoke with town council member Steve Crowder, and he told me that this wouldn't delay the project. They're still aiming for that 2030, 2031 year mark. Now, Crowder did explain to me that there is still quite a bit of funding needed for the project, but they are looking at different options to sewer the town, as that $400 million price tag is just too much.
We are going to look at other options available to us, and that will be having our own septic treatment plant. The project will be scaled down a little bit, and hopefully it'll be more cost effective.
Now, Crowder says he does want to take a look at the numbers again at tomorrow's meeting because he's wondering if the initial cost estimate the town was given was originally too low. And again, he does say the town is still looking for more funding, as they've roughly collected about $50 million for this project. That will all be discussed at tomorrow's meeting. Reporting live in Paradise, I'm Margot Rowe for Action News Now.
Okay, Margot, a lot of people looking forward to this sewer happening. We'll see what happens next. The town council meeting starts tomorrow night at 6 p.m. New details about the plan to close Lulu's distribution center in Chico. At 5, we told you that it will move operations to the Consolidation Center in Ontario. Well, Lulu's Fashion Lounge Holdings, Inc. says it wants to improve operational efficiencies, and 83 positions will be eliminated. But since our 5 o'clock report, a spokesperson reached out to me and told me that the corporate offices in Chico will remain in operation, so will the outlet. A current employee had previously told Action News Now last Thursday that the head of the corporation told them the warehouse will be closing permanently on February 3rd. Employees were apparently told the company's been losing money for almost 2 years now. We've also learned that warn notices have in fact been sent out to the mayor of Chico as well as to county supervisors. Council member Addison Winslow told me that a few years back the local owners did sell a majority stake in the company. Bird flu could be making a comeback here in our area, what wildlife experts want you to look out for. Plus, cracking down on social media dangers.
Our children are suffering.
What's in the works at the state level to keep kids safe when we come back?